Life in prison for a man found guilty of shooting and killing a teenager in Springfield. Back in September, a Greene County jury convicted Xavier Moore on 7 charges. They included first-degree murder for the death of 18-year-old Lavelle Rose III. The shooting happened in April of 2023 at the intersection of Forest Avenue and Calhoun Street. Now, the victim got shot several times while riding in a car. Lavelle Rose's grandmother, Makiba Crawford, also got shot but survived. A judge put the man believed to have driven the getaway car on probation. Justin Bartles then got sentenced to prison in a separate DWI case. New